Bitch, what? The what? Bitch, I'll kill your ass. Oh, let me out of here.
This video does not confirm or diagnose any medical condition. Any health-related mentions are purely alleged and discussed in a general commentary context. Stop the presses. Hold onto your champagne glasses because Jackie Christie just went nuclear and the internet is officially on fire. Imagine sitting front row at a glittering event, heels clicking on marble, champagne flowing, and then BM. Wine glass in hand, Jackie storms across the room straight at Shaunie O'Neal and chaos explodes. Screams, shattered glass, paparazzi going wild. This isn't reality TV, it's reality hitting you in the face like a full-speed wrecking ball. But what pushed Jackie over the edge? A video. A raw, unfiltered, you can't spin this even if you tried, video of Doug Christie and Shaunie O'Neal in a hotel suite. Intimate, undeniable, and screaming betrayal. The kind of footage that makes your jaw drop and your blood boil at the same time. And here's the kicker. This video went viral in the courtroom before the gavel even hit the desk. Social media exploded, hashtags trended, blogs ran wild. Team Jackie called it loyalty on fire. Team Shaunie? Reckless, scandal-hungry, and obviously unbothered. So, what really happened behind the cameras? Was this a calculated betrayal, a hidden affair finally exposed, or just the beginning of a drama that could engulf Hollywood's finest? Strap in, because we're about to peel back every layer of this explosive, chaotic, and jaw-dropping scandal, and trust me, you're not ready for what comes next. The cameras weren't ready for this. Jackie Christie wasn't ready for this. But somehow, the universe, or maybe just karma, decided that the world would witness every second of betrayal unfold in real time. For years, Jackie had carried herself like the ultimate power wife, sharp, loyal, untouchable. She had survived whispers, headlines, and the relentless gossip engines that thrive on Hollywood drama. Doug Christie was her husband, her partner, her life, or at least that's what she thought. It all began with a clip. One short, devastating, unspinnable clip that surfaced in the darkest corners of the internet before making its way to Jackie's phone. Doug Christie. Shaunie O'Neal. Hotel suite. Close. Too close. The kind of intimacy that no marriage counseling session, no clever PR team, no forgiving heart could ever erase. This wasn't a fleeting mistake or a harmless misstep. It was a full-blown betrayal meticulously captured for the world to see. Jackie stared at the screen, her pulse spiking, her brain running at 1,000,000 miles per hour. Rage simmered beneath her skin, hot and relentless. She didn't cry. She didn't pause. She planned. Because Jackie Christie doesn't stumble, she strikes. And she would strike hard. The event where it all came to a head was a high-profile fashion gala, dripping with champagne, glitter, and the kind of star power that makes the paparazzi salivate. Celebrities laughed, photographers clicked, and influencers posed like statues, oblivious to the emotional bomb about to detonate in their midst. Jackie arrived in a sleek black gown that looked like armor. Every step she took was measured, deliberate, warning the world. Chaos was coming. Then she saw her target. Shaunie O'Neal, shimmering under the lights in a silver gown, smiling as if the scandal of the year had nothing to do with her. And that smile, oh, that infuriating, mocking smile, was the match. Without hesitation, Jackie seized a wine glass from the nearest table. In one swift motion, it cut across the room, red liquid sparkling midair before colliding with Shaunie's cheek. The crowd gasped. Screams erupted. Photographers screamed at each other to capture every angle. Dresses were torn, heels snapped, tables overturned. Security rushed, but Jackie's fury moved faster. Her hands clutched Shaunie's hair, her voice cutting through the chaos. "You slept with my husband and smiled in my face." It was as if time stopped. The gala became a live broadcast of betrayal, rage, and raw human emotion. Social media accounts exploded within seconds. Clips surfaced on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, every platform ablaze with hashtags like #JackieStrikesBack and #ShaunieExposed. Even those who had never watched a single episode of reality TV knew Jackie Christie had just rewritten the rules of public confrontation. But this wasn't the end. Not by a long shot. Within hours, lawyers were mobilized. The video that had set the gala ablaze was now viral in the courtroom, uploaded, circulated, and dissected frame by frame. Public opinion split faster than champagne bubbles. Team Jackie praised her loyalty and fire, hailing her as a woman who refuses to be played. Team Shaunie condemned her as reckless, violent, and, well, viral material for the next scandal-hungry headline. And Doug Christie, the man at the center of the storm? Silent. The cameras, the reporters, the social media hounds, they all waited. But he said nothing. And in his silence, Jackie's rage became even louder. As the day turned into night, the real story began to emerge. A web of betrayal, secrets, and manipulations no one could have predicted. Jackie Christie had survived whispers and rumors. She had endured suspicion and slander. But this was a different level. This was the first explosive twist in a scandal that promised to upend lives, careers, and reputations. The world was watching. And Jackie Christie? She was just getting started. The morning after the gala, Los Angeles was buzzing like a citywide beehive set on fire. Everywhere you looked, cameras, drones, and social media notifications were lighting up screens like a Hollywood blockbuster premiere, except this wasn't a movie. This was reality colliding with rage, and Jackie Christie was at the center of the storm. The video of Jackie lunging at Shaunie O'Neal had gone full viral overnight. In less than 12 hours, every angle had been captured. The splash of red wine midair, Shaunie's stunned expression, the chaos of the crowd, and Jackie's ferocious glare. Clips looped endlessly on Instagram stories, TikTok, and YouTube compilations. Bloggers called it the Fashion Gala Massacre. Meme accounts had already labeled Jackie the red-robed queen of revenge. Anonymous sources, speaking to our investigative team, hinted at just how deep the betrayal went. This wasn't a one-time thing, one source whispered, shaking their head. Doug has been juggling this for months, maybe years. Shaunie? She's been cozying up in every corner he could hide in. Jackie was blindsided, but she's smart. She turned that betrayal into a spectacle. Industry insiders were equally floored. Producers who had worked with Jackie described her as strategically ruthless. One alleged, she doesn't explode without reason. This was calculated chaos. Meanwhile, Shaunie's camp tried damage control. Her publicist released a statement. The incident was unprovoked, and Ms. O'Neal is seeking medical attention. She regrets any public disturbance. The phrase unprovoked instantly drew ridicule online, considering the viral footage told a very different story. Twitter erupted. Hashtags like hashtag Jackie Strikes Back, hashtag Shaunie Exposed, and hashtag Doug Christie Scandal were trending in every major city. Fans dissected every second of video. Some praised Jackie's loyalty and bravery. Finally, someone holding these cheaters accountable. Others condemned the attack, unprofessional. Violent. Out of control. The debate didn't just stay online, it bled into late-night talk shows, entertainment news panels, and gossip podcasts. Meanwhile, private messages allegedly leaked from production staff suggested this was not just a spontaneous meltdown. According to an insider, Shaunie had been warned. If Jackie finds out, she'll go nuclear, and trust me, she will. Another source hinted at lavish dinners, expensive trips, and private meetings between Doug and Shaunie, painting a picture of indulgence and secrecy that left Jackie with little room to maneuver but rage and retaliation. Corporate sponsors scrambled. Fashion brands who had lined up Jackie for endorsements started reevaluating contracts. PR firms whispered in dark conference rooms, analyzing the long-term risk of Jackie's newfound notoriety. Meanwhile, Shaunie's brand partnerships also trembled. Her reputation as the untouchable insider of celebrity circles was cracking before the public eye. The courtroom hearings added another layer of pandemonium. Lawyers leaked select portions of evidence, and the press caught wind of audio files allegedly featuring Shaunie laughing with production staff, saying, "If Jackie finds out, she'll go nuclear. And I want her to." The words made headlines before the gavel even fell, and social media exploded in speculation. Memes, GIFs, and reaction videos multiplied like wildfire. Every angle of the viral gala footage was replayed with commentary. Every public appearance Jackie made afterward became a viral moment, a chess move in a game nobody fully understood. Anonymous fans also dug into Christie's past. Tweets claimed that he had a pattern of hiding side romances while maintaining a public image of domestic bliss. Bloggers recycled old reunion footage, captions, and behind-the-scenes interviews, framing the story as a long-running saga of deceit. Even celebrities weighed in. One unnamed former NBA star allegedly tweeted, "Doug used to be the guy we respected. Now, lessons learned for everyone watching." The escalation didn't stop at social media. Reality TV circles whispered about producers possibly fueling the drama for ratings. Anonymous sources suggested that cameras had strategically been placed at the gala, not for Jackie, but to capture Shaunie's subtle provocations in hopes that a public showdown would occur. If true, it meant Jackie's rage wasn't just emotional, it was the perfect storm of betrayal, timing, and media manipulation. Public reaction was a wildfire of its own. Street interviews showed a spectrum of opinion. "I can't believe she threw that glass," one shocked passerby said. "I get it, she caught him cheating," another shrugged. Memes comparing Jackie to Medusa with stilettos flooded Instagram. Shaunie's followers shared messages of support, while Jackie's fans dubbed her Queen of Loyalty. Talk shows debated for hours whether Jackie's actions were justified or a PR stunt. Even Hollywood's elite couldn't stay quiet. Some stars called Jackie fearless, while others murmured that the event made them reconsider their next gala appearances. Insider gossip columns suggested that this scandal could end careers or start 1,000 new storylines. The story had crossed over from reality TV drama into a full-blown cultural event, with every celebrity and influencer forced to pick a side. And through it all, Christie remained silent. No press conference, no Instagram post, no statement. His silence only fueled speculation, creating a narrative where Jackie's fury and Shaunie's scandalous involvement dominated the conversation. Every leaked text, every viral clip, every whispered rumor added fuel to the fire. By the time night fell in Los Angeles, the gala was no longer just an event. It had become a global spectacle, the first chapter of a scandal that promised to escalate further, with public and industry reactions feeding the frenzy at every turn. The betrayal had been exposed. The wine had been thrown. The cameras were still rolling. And Jackie Christie, fully aware of the storm she had ignited, was ready for what came next. By the time the courtroom emptied, the city had already absorbed enough scandal to fuel 10 seasons of reality TV. But Jackie Christie wasn't finished. Not even close. While the cameras focused on Christie's silent, guilt-ridden face, Jackie's legal team had quietly assembled what insiders called the nuclear files, messages, hidden audio, and leaked footage that revealed a web of deceit even Shaunie O'Neal hadn't anticipated. The first bombshell? Text messages from Doug to a third woman, carefully hidden on his private devices, suggested that the affair with Shaunie wasn't even the full story. "You know I love my wife," one text read, proof that Doug was juggling lies across multiple fronts. The revelation hit Shaunie's camp like a thunderbolt. Suddenly, the woman who had been cast as the other woman looked more like a victim of a larger, more manipulative game. Public sympathy began to shift, hashtags flipped, and fan theories exploded across every platform. Then came Jackie's move that sent the gossip world into orbit. 3 days after the courtroom chaos, she went live on Instagram. No red carpet, no glam, just Jackie in raw black, her eyes unflinching. She held up a crisp stack of papers. Divorce papers. Her voice, calm yet razor-sharp, cut through the digital noise. He gave his loyalty elsewhere. He gave his lies elsewhere. "I'm done. This ends with me choosing me." The live stream instantly went viral, millions tuning in within hours, sharing, commenting, and dissecting every word. Jackie didn't yell, didn't throw anything, didn't even name names. But her message landed like a meteor strike. Shaunie O'Neal, meanwhile, tried to reclaim the narrative. A soft-toned Instagram post featuring neutral colors and a serene caption read, "I was hurt, yes, but I will not respond with hate. Peace over chaos." The post split opinions again. Some hailed it as grace. Others called it a calculated PR move. But the truth was undeniable. Jackie's narrative dominated, setting the pace of the scandal. Doug Christie? His public presence imploded. Sponsorships vanished, podcast deals canceled, and former allies quietly unfollowed or distanced themselves. The man who had once commanded respect was now a cautionary tale, a human warning in the social media age. Rumors swirled that he had checked into a private facility, not for physical rehab, but for emotional survival, an ironic punishment for someone whose manipulation had been so meticulously documented online. But the final twist and cliffhanger that no one saw coming? Shaunie O'Neal's legal team dropped a new bombshell in the final court session. Alleged behind-the-scenes recordings hinted at production involvement, suggesting that some of the footage, the strategic leaks, and even timing of Jackie's public meltdown might have been manipulated for ratings. Was Jackie's explosion a natural reaction to betrayal, or had she been carefully steered into this viral storm? The courtroom cleared for a private session, but the media frenzy had already erupted beyond control. Fans flooded Jackie's social media, calling her Queen of Loyalty and dissecting every frame of Shaunie's shocked expressions. The scandal wasn't just a story, it was a living, breathing entity, consuming reputations, alliances, and public perception in real time. As the city digested the chaos, one thing was clear: Jackie Christie had survived betrayal, public shaming, and viral ridicule, but the story wasn't over. The next move, the next revelation, the next scandal was lurking just around the corner. And the world, glued to screens and hashtags, could only wait. Because in a game of betrayal, loyalty, and scandal, one question remains: who will strike next, and will the next bombshell finally bring the empire crashing down? So, what do you think, folks? Did Jackie Christie finally show Shaunie O'Neal the door she deserved, or did Doug Christie just prove he's the architect of his own destruction? Is this the ultimate tale of betrayal, or just the opening act in a Hollywood drama that's only going to get messier? Because let's be real, nothing stays quiet in Tinseltown. The cameras are still rolling, the hashtags are still trending, and somewhere, someone is already plotting the next scandal. And we're here, popcorn in hand, watching loyalty, deception, and revenge collide in real time. But here's the real question: who really wins when secrets go viral? Jackie? Shaunie? Or the public, who gets front row seats to a betrayal that's juicier than any scripted series? And don't even get me started on Doug, silent, cornered, and suddenly irrelevant. Karma, anyone? Now it's your turn. Drop your theories below. Do you think Jackie's Instagram Live was pure genius, or a calculated PR masterstroke? Will Shaunie bounce back, or is she forever the other woman in Hollywood's most explosive affair? And Doug, does he ever get redemption, or is this the end of his empire? Hit that like button if you're as shook as the rest of us. Comment with your hottest takes: Team Jackie, Team Shaunie, or Team Chaos? And of course, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss a single scandal, a single leak, or a single moment of Hollywood chaos. Because in this world, loyalty is rare, betrayal is inevitable, and drama is guaranteed. And trust me, whatever happens next, we'll be right here, breaking it down, exposing it all, and keeping you front and center for every shocking twist.